In this video, I'm gonna walk you through everything you need to know about managing a package, starting with how to purchase a package, edit it, freeze it, deduct from the pending amount if it hasn't been paid yet, extend its schedule, and finally, how to delete it when necessary. So to start, we need to go to a client's profile. From here, we are able to purchase a package by clicking on the Add Package button. Now we are able to select the package we want to purchase. Packages will be purchased differently whether they are a passes-based package or unlimited, or a pre-selected package. The passes and unlimited will be purchased accordingly, and the passes will be deducted based on the classes that the client attends. However, a pre-selected package will allow you to pre-choose the days that the client will attend, and that client will be booked in those days for the whole duration of that membership. Let's go with a pass-based package for now. We're going to choose the 10 passes. The net price will be displayed here. We are able to provide a discount if we need to. And then we choose the payment method. If we choose one of the existing payment methods, that means the client has paid accordingly. However, if we choose on account, then that net price will be displayed as a negative balance on the client's profile. We are of course able to split the payment if we need to. So for example, maybe they paid us 200, however, they still owe us 200. Now we confirm. So we notice that the package has been purchased here with all its information. The balance is now a negative 200. So to edit that package, we need to click View. And this will allow us to do proper adjustments. First, to edit, change the start date, change the expiry date, and changing the purchase date. It's important to take into consideration that changing the purchase date will also change the date of the invoice generated. Click Save, and the changes are made accordingly here. We're also able to print, and this will open up a sample of the invoice for us to print it accordingly. And of course, we can freeze that package by selecting Freeze, selecting from the existing freezes that we created, adding a start date, and the end date will be added accordingly based on the duration. You can add a note if you want to. And of course, if that freeze is charged, you can choose a payment method. However, if it's not, you can just confirm. Now, the freeze has been added to your package and the extension has been made automatically. Now, to delete a package, all you would need to do is click on Delete here, and it will give you two options: to either delete a package or to add a credit note. If you delete a package, the invoice of that package will be deleted. However, if the client has already paid you, that extra money will go on the balance as extra credit to be used later. If you create a credit note, however, a refund will generate. Let's try a credit note together. Once I select Add Credit Note, the amount will be listed here. Make sure to edit that package and either set an expiry date or discontinue it. And choose how you want the money to be returned. Let's say through cash. Now you notice the money returned is 200 because that's how much the client has paid us. So that means there's 200 left, which we put on account. That also needs to be displayed. Once we confirm, that package has been returned accordingly. You notice our balance now has returned to 0. So we don't owe the client anything, and the client doesn't owe us money anymore. Let's do another example, but this time we're gonna delete the package that we buy. Let's say the client has paid the total amount of his package. We confirm. This package is now available here. We're gonna click View, Delete, and we're gonna delete that package. Once the package has been deleted, it deleted the relevant invoice that was generated. However, the receipt that the money of the client has paid is still in our system. So we need to make sure to remove that receipt as well. To do that, we click on the balance, click on View Statement, and we delete the correct receipt accordingly. In this scenario, it's the last receipt that we made. We click on the Delete button, and we click Yes. Now the balance has returned to 0. Please take into consideration that deleting a receipt or an invoice will impact the chronological sequence of their numbers. Now, let's do another example of a pre-selected package. We're gonna click on Add again, and this time, we're gonna choose the twice a week. Once we select our payment method, you will notice that our prompt now says Next, because now we are able to pre-choose what days we want to put the client in. As this is a twice a week package, we need to choose 2 days. And then we confirm. If we choose 1 day or 3 days, the system will now allow us to continue. So the classes have to fit the number of the package that's offered. We click Confirm, and the package has been purchased accordingly. To extend the schedule of that package, however, we need to click on View, and you will notice the classes are already listed here. You are able to edit, and either edit the membership, which will allow you to do the same thing we did with our previous package, or edit the schedule, which allows you to replace one of the days, or both of the days. Then confirm it, and the adjustment will be made accordingly.